Hello, welcome to Oshomole. The issue of sexual harassment naturally is not something that anybody should joke about. But unfortunately, in the case of our Nigerian political office holders, the opposite is the case. In the recent Senate meeting that was held, Senator Oshiomhole raised the motion that they should hold on the consideration of Professor Fashina's nomination as non-career ambassador. But what happened, what played out, seemed to me like something that can only happen in a comedy house. What played out begs to question the credibility of our senators and our political office holders. Let us watch the video of what happened, and when we come back, we'll try to answer the questions that troubles the mind. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and turn on notifications so that updates on information like this can easily get to you. Watch the video.
I am aware, and it's of public knowledge, that this gentleman, Nigerian women, have brought the attention of this Senate that the professor in question has been accused by two women, not just orally, and these issues are pending before different courts. And I think the general view is that nobody is saying he's guilty. He's presumed to be innocent until proven guilty. But as a matter of sensitivity, a man who faces cases like that, for the Senate to endorse him, we are much to being insensitive to the feelings of women. Because it's not just one woman, there are two women on different allegations. So I thought that in matters like this, it will be more prudent that we wait and ask the guy to clear himself before the court. Thank you, Mr. President.
Any member of this committee?
The member of the committee, and we were all there. He was not there.
The papers were not presented before you?
No papers were presented before the committee. And Mr. President, if we continue to act on allegations, today we mentioned it the other time, it's not every allegation that will disturb the proceedings of the Senate. An allegation before a court of competent jurisdiction without judgment of a court does not make somebody guilty. Everybody here will come, and then so many people came here before Mr. President with allegations of court. And Mr. President, as a lawyer, and so I know, confirm, Mr. President will always say, in the interest of justice, if the court gives judgment, they will remove him. But when there is no judgment, an allegation cannot disturb the proceedings of this. And we asked for the court proceedings. No court proceedings was given to any member of the committee. I stand by that. I was there. Oshomole was not there. Senator Oshiomhole was not in that meeting.
But you were there?
We gave him fair hearing. Thank you, Mr. President.
Noted. Senator Cyril Fashina.
Distinguished colleagues, my name is Cyril Fashina. I'm from Ekiti North to be precise. I want to implore this Senate to be very careful about this issue. Federal University of Technology, Ekiti, is in my constituency, and I know about this case. I also know the woman in question. The woman approached me.
Wait, before you continue, I want you to like this video and subscribe to this channel. This is one way you can encourage me to keep on making informative content that can reach your doorstep. As you watch the video, please do not forget to drop what you think about this video in the comment section. Your feedback helps me make better content. Now, if you've done that, you can continue.
Issue in the entire Ekiti North, and I'm sure all over the country. And it's a very sensitive issue that we cannot just sweep under the carpet. If this Senate will oblige, we can put a call straight to the woman and let the committee on rules and business, let them investigate this case. That woman did not get justice.
Please.
As far as that case was concerned in the case.
Dismissive Senator Fashina.
Yes, sir.
I'm happy that you know the woman. And I'm also happy that the woman told you everything. The question is, where did she tell you everything? We have a committee in the Senate, and we give the mandate of the Senate to the committee to go and investigate the nominee, and they found fit to recommend the nominee for clearance. And the committee has done its work. And not only did the committee do its work, the woman in question that you said we should put a call through, this is not we are not the panel investigating. So if you have the woman's phone number, step outside and phone her and answer the things you said about this professor. Were you dreaming? Because there was nothing before the committee, and you failed to even appear before the committee. So for me, I have a report in front of me which is so conclusive. The report says that the man is very articulate, overqualified, and should be cleared by the Senate. But the woman told you something else. So please, okay, I don't want to go outside what we are doing. I would have asked a question. When there was a picture showing one of our senators in a plane massaging the leg of a girl. Senator Oshomole, Senator, your friend, your very good friend, Senator Lalong, came to give me security information. He said we just ignored the massage because we thought it was AI. But if you have another evidence, we have a petition before us. We can look into it if it's not AI. But in the meantime, my colleagues, the Senate in the Committee of the Whole, considered the report of the Committee on Foreign Affairs on the screening of Mr. President nominee for appointment as a non-career ambassador / High Commissioner of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and approved the nomination of Professor Akpabio Fashina as a non-career ambassador / High Commissioner of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Is this a true reflection of what transpired in the Committee of the...
Alright, you see, when I saw this video, the first thing that comes to my mind is, guy, go check comment section, go check comment section. I wanted to check if people would actually have the same perspective. If people can actually have the same perspective that I had. How do I explain to my children that we magically voted comedians into our Senate House? Like how? Going through the comment section, I saw a lot of people saying different things. I was like, this is no longer comedy. It brings to the mind that when you think about it, naturally a thief cannot convict a thief. A thief cannot convict a thief. When it comes to what happened in the Senate House, naturally, if you ask me, I feel like the most important thing or the most reasonable thing someone would have done is, okay, let's wait for the court proceedings. Let's wait for the judgment from the court. Because how can you bring to power people that already have questionable character? People that the public cannot bring themselves to trust. How do we trust our public institutions when all we see are people that already have track records of allegations that people, actually, it has not actually been proven by the court, but the allegations are there. The allegations are there. It is so overwhelming that, according to Senator Oshomole, it is not just a single case, my people. It is not just a single case we are talking about. So it is not something that we can say, okay, let's just look aside. But according to him, this is something that has passed the first instance. It has passed the first instance. How can people bring themselves to trust such a personality? Is it not important that we start bringing to the stage, to start bringing to the podium people that are, people, actually nobody is perfect, but people that the public can actually trust? This is why the international community see us as a joke. Nobody trusts the dealings with a Nigerian. Nobody can bring themselves to trust a Nigerian when it comes to the international space. It is just because of this. Because what it looks like is that in the public space, everybody believes that Nigeria is a place anything can go. Anything can go. All you just need to do is to know what you can do. You can know what to do. How does this actually represent us outside the borders of this nation? That even in the Senate House, instead of focusing on pertinent issues, instead of focusing on instead of focusing on the major things, people began to crack jokes, like to make fun of people's submission that ordinarily a sensible human being should have been like, okay, let us look into this and find out if there is a truth in this. Now, like I said from the beginning, this thing that played out, it actually brings to mind a lot of questions. That is to tell you that even the people that failed to convict a criminal, I'm not saying that the judge has convicted anybody, but I was just saying it would have been fair, even to the woman. Oh, I just remember that the female voices in our Senate House the female voice has been silenced. So it is so unfortunate to our women if we cannot stand for them, if we cannot represent them properly. Nobody is saying that the judge has convicted of proven Professor Fashina guilty. But why not wait to hear from the court? How will the public see what our Senate House is doing? When the Senate is now a comedy show where anybody can, even our Senate President had to make fun. Oh my God. How do I explain to my children in the coming generation that the Nigeria that they will be coming to meet will be a Nigeria that has turned to a comedy house? A comedy house. No one can bring themselves to trust anything that our public office holders are doing. When you look at this critically, it brings to mind that even the characters of our senators are questionable. They are all questionable. If you cannot look someone at the face and tell him the truth, it means that you yourself, you have a questionable character. Nigeria, let us try to do the right thing. Let us just try to do the right thing, even for once, so that our faces could be saved, so that our faces it can be saved in the international communities. It is not every time that a Nigerian should be linked to criminality, falsehood, or sexual harassment like that. It is not just about the life that we live. We are sowing seeds that even our children will reap from. And if we do not sow the right seeds, our children will curse us in our graves. This is JJ React. Please like this video, subscribe to this channel, turn on your notifications so that updates on important information can easily get your way. Until the next one, try and stay safe.